Welcome, everyone, to the Journey Success Stories podcast. I'm Jennifer Sheffel, your host for today. And today I am with Sammy Dhal, and he is the founder and CEO of Dhal Information Systems Recruiting and Staffing. Thanks for joining us, Sammy.
Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you to all. Yeah. Good morning. Yes.
Excellent. So today we're going to be talking about his business, his journey to business ownership, of course, some of the challenges, but also the celebrations that he's had along the way. So if you find this conversation, of course, exciting, and I know you will, make sure that you like and subscribe because you want to get notifications every time we have a new conversation drop just like this one, because I know that he's going to have some really great nuggets that you guys are going to want to refer back to. So, Sammy, of course, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here today. I really value you. So I would love for you to tell us a little bit about your background, the business, and what got you to where you are today.
My journey, the first thing is, I'm the founder of Dhal Information System, and also I'm the CEO. I manage my recruiting and staffing business in a global platform. I do have office in US. I have two offices, by the way, in US. The one is in Ohio and another one is in New Jersey. And I have an offshore team who based out in India. They are, my whole team is in India. They're doing recruiting, and we pride ourselves in providing world-class talent to our clients, that and to similarly to our consultants, who need to be recognized for their amazing contributions to the projects, the support. Like we have consultants who have completed multiple assignment with a lot of Fortune 500 clients in US. At the same time, we always keep priority to our clients, and also giving equal priority to the consultant, those who are on our payroll. Sometimes what happens if we provide consultant, they're working for a client, it happens, they although they're on our payroll, but they're working under a company for an employer. Sometimes, because they have very close sitting to the employer, so they started thinking they are the original employer, where actual employer, we people. And that's why we wanted to, we just planned it in such a way where we, fill out the gap between, so they should know that they have been employed by Dhal Info System. All right. My journey, if you ask me, before going to my background a little bit, I just wanted to tell you that we are a staffing company, and we are providing staffing services or recruiting services across United States, India, and we just started in Middle East. And we do provide consultants for IT, engineering, clinical, healthcare, logistics, light industrial, professional, admin, clerical type of jobs.
I'm so happy
Uh,
you said that
we do
because it
provide,
says information systems, but you do so much more. So I'm so happy you added that. Sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
so apart from these, we understand our client's strategy efficiently, to manage their work for supply chain. And we always strive to be top of the supplier in world, and expanded our specialization into different industry and different sectors. Recently, we added our recruiting to get into the clinical staffing. I just started jumping to the clinical staffing, where we have been tied up with a couple of clients in Texas and in California. Okay. So where, the requirements like register nurse, like dietitians, like R&D specialist, lab technicians. So those kind of jobs usually come, and we provide them. We do provide full-time jobs. We do provide contractual jobs. We do provide consultants for full-time jobs for across US for our clients. I am into the industry for recruiting last 20 years, more than 20 years as well, I would say, because I was into, a domestic recruiter, and then I jumped to the US recruitment. When I jumped to US recruitment in 2006, I was very fresh. I just started as a recruiter, and then I slowly built my journey, and now I'm owning my own business, and doing at the same time, recruiting is now one of my major business, which I'm running it since 2016. All right.
That is
So
awesome.
apart from that, I have a lot of clients, those who, there is a small recruitment process outsourcing we just introduced last 2 years now, where multiple entrepreneurs, owners, they have their business in US, but they don't have because US is expensive, so that's why they don't want it to, get in more operational mode, and they wanted to, keep it in a sidewise. So I had multiple discussion with a lot of investors, entrepreneurs, and I convinced them, and they started, aligning with me, and I align my clients to them, and I sign up more clients for them, and we kind of profit sharing. We are working together, so that's like my people gonna work for them, and they just need to cover the cost for the recruiters, and if revenue came, then they can split with me. So that's one of the recently, I started as a RPO.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like, Jenny was like into recruiting. I was also involved in a lot of things earlier. Like, I was into, sales, banking, mutual funds. Then I jumped to recruiting. Now I started another company, healthcare, where I used to import, export the medical equipments from different countries, particularly from Taiwan to US and India. And at the same time, I sign off a contract with one of my clients, their biggest joint injection company in Taiwan. So I sign a contract with them, and just few months back, I started my journey into solar business, which just started. But my specialty, if you ask me about my credibility, was more into recruitment journey so far. I've worked for number one staffing company in United States. Might be you heard about it, like Artec. I worked extensively over there, and then I owned, like top companies. I worked as a recruiter, although at the same time in my mind, well, I have to be independent and self-made, because I'm a
Right.
self-made guy. Okay,
Right.
I keep my funding and started my own things. Like, let's say I'm taking $5,000, and then I cut out 3,000 and investing in my business, and $2,000 I'm surviving myself. So that's the well, because I don't want to dependent on anybody. That's purely based on my self-made part. So
Yeah. Well, and you're a true entrepreneur at heart.
oh
So having
yeah,
multiple businesses makes sense. So
yeah. Uh,
recruiting is a very interesting platform because especially when you go from the US to India to Taiwan to and now since you have that global
Middle East.
specialty, tell us a
Yeah.
little bit more about some of those intricacies because it's really fascinating.
Well, India recruiting is entirely different as compared to the US recruiting, to be honest, because since we are the partner for Fortune 500 companies
Yeah.
in India as well as in US. But when it comes to recruiting talent for India perspective as compared to US, it's very easy. I would say a lot of competition in domestic market in India as well, at the same time in US market as well. The mindset is entirely different. US people always on the top of the talent, I would say, compared to Indians, but because it's more process oriented. US is more process oriented. India is not. They are now following the process, but US already has the process. So
Yeah.
the culture is different. The people mindset is different. Uh, in US, recruiting, visa, tax, all stuffs come to the picture. But in India, it's only about your experience. Like we do criminal check, drug test, so many things before we give a job. But India, those things are not required. I mean, because most of the Indians, they do not involve into drugs. So that's the best part actually. But at the same time, the competition is really high. If you offer somebody, uh, you know, like 100, $200 more, the person will quit and join another company. So the attrition level in Indian market is really high.
Hmm.
And where US market is not like that. If people say something, they're gonna do it. But in India, people say something, some people can do it, some people don't. So you don't know. Uh, and again, it's play with the psychology of the people as well. So you know, but it's really tough job. Recruiting the best talent for the best organization, and because the organization pillar is based on the employees. If you see, whatever the organization today, they are in a top-notch companies. They always have some. Their management was really good, and management. If the management good, then company can grow.
Yep.
So
So
discipline, process, all things come to the picture.
yeah,
My part, since I was myself in worked as a recruiter, so I know the basic concept and the mindset of the recruiter, because I started my journey from the grass label to the top labels. I felt every stage of the cycle of recruitment.
yes.
So
Well, and you have a lot of employees. So
yeah,
you know what it takes. Not only have you
yeah.
been there and gone through the ranks, but tell us, how many employees do you have today and some of the dynamics within that?
Yeah, well, so far, the active employee, if you ask me, I have two teams. One is in India, one is in US. US, I have very less people, but India, we have 45. US, only two people are working for me. They work as a part-time basis, temporary. So that's it. So but medical, I have people, solar, I have a team. And so those two sectors, two different entities, I have a separate team.
Okay. So when you got into the business for
Mhm.
recruiting, what was the number one objective that you had at the time? Like, why start this business?
I'm an MBA graduates in HR recruiting. Okay. That's my specialty. So uh my main objective to start my business, first thing, after done my graduation, my masters, I realized that it's good to be a self independent. Okay. And but to be self independent, you have to know everything. You have to walk, unless and until you work for anybody, you cannot be learning the things. Then I joined companies. Okay, I start learning. I scolded by my supervisors. I was scolded by different like a lot of my mentors. But those are my learnings, and slowly I learned the things. I set my my perspective more in a more better way. I have a vision. My vision is to provide the best talent across globe. I wanted to see my company to every part of the globe as a concern, so everybody can know. Oh well, yeah, Dhal Info is in Dubai, Dhal Info is in Berlin, Germany. It's like
Yes.
wanted to expand my business. So that's my objective. But at the same time, I also wanted to keep my client happy, because they are my bread and butter. So I have to make sure my clients has to be treated well. Same,
Yes, absolutely.
and at the same time, I also give equal priority and the support to my consultant, those who will be work for me with the clients. So
So
it's about employer relationship. So I just want to make sure everybody, uh, follow the stuff, in a nice way. So yeah.
absolutely. Well, so with all this growth that you want to do, share with us, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? So you've arrived 5 years from now. What does the business look like now?
Well, honestly speaking, I wanted to jump to different business. Okay, now I'm doing some research work on data AI. At the same time, we are also doing some data research on facial diagnostics AI. Like when you on the camera, whatever the disease you have, it will be automatically detected. So that's the facial AI diagnostic stuff. So I'm working with a company right now. We are on the research R&D mode right now. So hopefully we're gonna launch that very soon. So if you ask me this like 5 years down the line, where I would say in myself, but I would like to see in every sector. You know, recruiting, well, yes, it's my priority, but apart from priority, I want to see, myself into every sectors, be it healthcare, be it solar, be it AI, be it mobile app, everywhere. So,
Well, and yesterday you shared with me that you want to have a global footprint, even more so than what you do today.
mm,
So, can you talk a little bit about that ambition that you have as far as the world and where you'd like to be?
Dhal Info, we started incorporated in India initially, and then I jumped to the US market. Okay, but now I found recruiting is not only for the US market; it's everywhere. Okay,
Yes.
so I wanted to set up my business in every countries, so that my company, my ambition, first thing is we're giving employment. Okay, we are feeding families. All right, and feeding families is, that's given by the God grace. So my job is to provide employment. Whomsoever don't have a job, don't have money to feed his family, don't have money to feed himself, I'm there to help him. I always there to help him. So it's a kind of, see, like, recruiting, but I'm gonna find out the talent, and I'm gonna see whatever the talent the guy has. I'm gonna place him to the organization where the talent will be work out and he can feed his family. So in other words, you can say you are helping people to finding the right match, and at the same time providing the right job and filling
Yeah,
the right position with the company, with the client. So
right. That's
that's,
so powerful. So,
yeah.
Sammy, can you think about what would be maybe the number one challenge in achieving your 5-year goal as far as the growth and development that you have planned?
Every business, working with two things. I mean, there are multiple things, but I would say two things. The first thing is the cash flow and the funding. The more fund you have, the more you grow. At the same time, you have to have a good clients, the relationship, networking. I think relationship does work. I mean, because you have to be very nice with everyone. If you don't nice with everyone, you cannot run the business. You will never ever run the business. You have to be down to earth. You have to listen to the people. You have to understand their needs. I think these are the things you have to work out, and then you can capitalize on all those things. So yeah. So the cash flow fundings that depend how you treat people. Nobody can, and how they trust you. Trust is the major key. When you are doing business in global platform, they don't know you. Okay, why they gonna invest in me, and why they gonna work with me even they don't know me. Okay, so that trust you have to build, and that you have to be transparent. You cannot hide anything. You have to be transparent. You have to be make them feel that you are for them always, no
Yeah,
matter what. You have to be stand with them. So
yeah.
my that's why I have different clients from Costa Rica, Argentina. There are a few clients of mine. They're in Brazil, and there is a big shipping company. That they are based out in Czech Republic. So
Mm,
there are a few clients. So I'm working for them as well. So it's like, because I don't know them. They came to me. They work with me. They feel happy. They saw the things lively. That's why, if you see, I'm very real. I don't want to put anything in a hide mode. Whatever it is, it is. You should understand. And moreover, belong to a poor family. When you started your journey, it was really challenging. But by the God grace, well, I'm here.
Yes, I love your sense of community and your
Thank you.
authenticity. It really says a lot because a lot of people don't have it today. So the fact that you hold on to that and make it the basis of the business, that's really cool. I appreciate that. So tell me a little bit about, how do you set goals for your business? What is your goal establishment process?
My only goal to help people. That's it. Help my
Awesome.
clients, help my consultants. So goal is already set. Okay. It's just that how I will achieve, how I will maximize my helping area to all people. Because for me, people are the key. You cannot run the business alone. You have to have a good people. You cannot run the business, by cheating, lying. You cannot do that.
No.
So the priority is helping people, keeping everything transparent, always stood with them. You have to be stood with them. You have to stand with them like all the time, even your good time and bad time. You have to listen. You have to understand. Well, life is very short. The more you do it, it's better. And whatever you're gonna do it for the people, because that will help. You cannot take anything in handy when you die. You cannot take property. You cannot take money. You cannot take nothing. Just a single-handed body goes to the heaven. If you do the good work for the people, they will remember you. Okay. Money will not remember you. So money is not the criteria. So making money is not the criteria. Helping people is the main criteria. Yes.
Excellent. So I have a couple of rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
excellent.
ready.
So what is the key to success for you?
My key to success, my parents, so far. All right. I'm blessed. And my friends, although I have very few friends, my people, those who are working with me for a long time, they're supporting me. They stand up with me in my bad time, good time. Uh, yeah, those are really matter
Love it.
to my success so far. Yeah,
So what is one piece of advice that you would give to other business owners?
I think I love to. Uh, okay, the other business owners, I would say, I don't know, like because different business, they have different products or service.
Yes.
So, well, I'm not in that place to advise, but the only thing I can recommend to everyone, whatever the business you guys are doing it, please do it for the people, and please make the world free and people to live in a peace environment. At least you can go to the bed at the end of the day in a peace, and you can sleep well.
Spread kindness. I love that.
Pray, yes, pray kindness. Exactly.
Yes, yes. All right, so here's a fun question. If you could take a little bit of magic dust and sprinkle it over a particular part of the business, what would that be?
Ah, blessings.
Blessing?
Blessing from Blessings, yes, blessings
Okay.
from everyone. I don't
Love
want to
it.
I don't want to upset people. So I need blessings, no matter what.
Love that. Well, and you also employ a bunch of people
Mhm.
and families. So having the blessings that come with that is very important.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
true.
So before we get to the final question of this podcast, can you share with our audience, how do they get a hold of you? Because everybody has recruiting needs and staffing requirements.
Oh, well, I'm reachable everywhere. Well, they can reach out to me over my email, Soumya, Soumya dot r at dhalinfo.com. So they can reach out to me over the email. I'm always available 24/7, by the way. I only take few hours, 4 hours in sleep. And they can call me on my number, 908-315-9416. They can visit my website. My company is on Insta. They can follow us, dhalinfo.com. Yeah. So I'm available. We are more active on LinkedIn. So that's a social networking site in our staffing era. Like LinkedIn is, used by most of the companies. All people are on LinkedIn. So I'm more active on that. So they can reach out to me
Yes.
anytime.
Yes. And that's how we met, was LinkedIn. So
Oh yeah.
know that he's
Yes.
active
That's
there.
true. That's true. Yes.
Yes. So we've come to the final question of the day, unfortunately, but what is most inspiring to you today?
What inspiring to me? I think I follow a lot of good people. Okay, I think Abdul Kalam, who is Indian's ex. He's no more now. He's a president. Okay, so I follow him a lot. I follow a lot of good people. I follow their directions. I have my own principle of my life. Helping people is one of the principles which I'm following so far, and I will till I die. So that's yes, that I'm gonna follow it. So yes,
Well, this was a great conversation. I really enjoyed hearing your story and sharing with us. So
thank
thank
you,
you for sharing
thank you
everything.
so much, Jenny.
You're very welcome. So I just encourage all of you who are watching to, of course, save this show, come back to it because Sammy had some really great nuggets that you guys are going to want to employ. And remember, share kindness. So thanks to everyone who joined us today, and a special thank you to Sammy. We appreciate you
Thank
for
you.
taking the time.
Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
So again, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't already because you want to get notifications whenever we have new shows drop. Thank you all for joining us. And again, thank you, Sammy. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.